The Cowboys on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. Room here to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. That would have... The scramble goes for 20.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved. And that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. They did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Palmer. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker. Quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephen Paya breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Palmer gives to Johnson. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
Of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Now the offense going to...
Man, Bernie, you don't know your strength. I was like, man, it is what it is. I mean, it's up here. And I'm not done. I'm just
use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Prescott on first down. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Big hold of the 30. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that second down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the
like it's riding a fucking bike.
sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Gratify or even get a thank you. So fuck you. So, hey, 4 o'clock.
Well, if it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Dak on the option left. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Prescott. Being chased out left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he spins through. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means deep.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Hey, shit part has his hands up. They have 2 extra now because like we was all signed to fucking. That's part of it. Man, you're a fucking idiot. Hey, one told me that fucking dude. Just see me. Hey.
In there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback.
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy, and he'll be taken down at the 34. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 3rd down, Elliott. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, Zeke with Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Now it's Palmer. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Orlando Scandrick just took the challenge right there. Find a way to seal the victory, and that's exactly what he did with that interception.
The product of Boise State coming up huge. Elliott running right. Oh, look at the juke. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Cowboys, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
In back.
Okay.
real. He has 2,000. All our stores, and we barely got 9.
Bro, it was getting down to the nitty-gritty, fam. I almost lost.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Oh, trade offers. Wait, I gotta go back to those trade offers. No!
Make sure your squad
Fortnite, find the new gun.
by prepping this week's game plan.
Bro, I can't play Fortnite. I can't play Fortnite. We talked about this. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Bro, I tried to offer you guys. Wow. Oh, wait.
I think Shannon learned yesterday. Wow.
I'm taking this one.
Why, I forgot.
Because I'm not hardwired and I'll lag.
My job ain't as easy, or we can have anybody go back there and get a replaceable. Brenda, you did. Look, you came in.
CJ Spiller. I remember him.
You know, I enjoyed you watching. I enjoyed watching you, like, okay. That's how easy it can be. But I don't have intelligent people. Half these motherfuckers can't produce. How do you do that? I'm serious. It's fucking. You know what Pete said? Because I was letting him bet, man. Because he's letting me bet. Pete goes, could you imagine Kevin being a 911 operator? I was like, what do you mean? He goes, 911.
An offensive and each week once you have made your game plan and focus plan.
I'll scout college players.
Here are all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select to scout this player and unlock his
I hate this one because it makes you spend your points.
You just found a diamond in the rough.
I don't care. I already have a great quarterback. Alright, let's look at defense. I could use another middle linebacker, but I think what's his name will do pretty good. Right guard. Second rounder. Okay. Ooh, late first rounder. Late fifth rounder. I can look at middle. I can look at safeties too. Hold on. Undrafted. Wow, crazy. Sucks to suck. Alright. Suck this dick. I'm just kidding. Alright. Let's play full game. I need to switch playbooks. A defensive playbook, I should say. Ooh, this is gonna be game. Oh, dude, this game is happening this weekend. Cowboys, Rams. But we're not playing in Jerry's World. We're playing in the Coliseum.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Rams going up against the Cowboys. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right. Drive. 30 career. Second. It's 20th career touchdown. Okay then.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
I don't think I'm going to be able to run on this team.
Here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Every year I go to the combine
to see if he can get on.
They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
This is going to be a hard game.
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Last year's #1 overall pick. Here he comes. He'll be leading them.
Aaron Donald is a beast.
In year 2,
yeah,
Jared Goff.
Did you
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't,
the Bears
break the bank doing that. But he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They run. It's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard
Stream
line.
delay.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got
why don't you ask your mom if you can get on tonight?
Unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Encroachment of defense.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
I didn't hear what you said, BC. Your mic was too low.
Okay.
Following the penalty, it's good.
Ask your mom what if you can play the game
That
today.
play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough.
I think it's the game now.
For a second. Like there was an opening, still ended up with a solid game.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here. As
they got me on the 1.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't
Bears
see
are
the field
going
again.
crazy.
So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. The numbers for Zeke from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The offensive starters now for the Cowboys.
The trademark of the Cowboys offense is balance. They start with the running game, the number 2 running team in the NFL in 2016. And while the number 23 passing number may give some cause for alarm, don't look at it that way. They run the ball so well and so effectively that when they do decide to throw the football, it often results in big plays downfield.
Throwing, Prescott.
Oh, that was a horrible pass.
Double team and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
That was a horrible pass.
As he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 51 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit. And this
I wonder how that new sniper is on Fortnite. I feel like I could snipe with it.
Yeah, it's decent.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to get
I mean, it's just like a bolt action.
He's down to about the 2.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running
Enable
back.
to snipe with every sniper.
3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me,
Okay, didn't ask, really.
taking control of the game.
Oh, that's cool that you can
what I
snipe
like
with
to
every
see.
sniper.
Hold on, an old
Coot, C-O-O-T.
I'll look that up later. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Back line now to begin the second quarter. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Now Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are in for 6.
I heard it was worse than the Bolt. They said that it has a worse bullet drop.
You'll ever see right there.
It's not true.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Why don't you just text her mom and see if you can play the game until she gets back?
Seattle to take on the Seahawks, and then Monday night it's the Redskins getting a 2nd straight night game as they'll head down to Arrowhead to take on KC. We're in October already. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. This one's moving fast.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to settle them up.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
What stands to reason they give Zeke the ball there? I mean, let's face it. Last year, led the league in first downs picked up.
Yeah, 91 of them, 19 more than second
I
place
already
David
asked
Johnson.
and she hasn't said anything yet, but I might be able to get on tomorrow night because she has to go to Indianapolis with my...
Loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice. Okay.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, he'll want that one back.
So garbage.
Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there.
Dude.
Escaping this time as he'll go
Oh my god. Fuck off, Aaron Donald. He's not that fucking good.
For his 5th sack of the year. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way.
I took the risk because I'm down 7-0 in on Madden against the Rams. See, this is exactly why. Like, so garbage.
Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
That man can play.
Yeah, dude, fuck off.
Yes, the offensive line
Man
has to
can
get a lot of
play,
credit,
shut up.
but for big runs to occur,
Fucking
wide
ass.
receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to
It's
have
fucking all Madden. There's a reason why he's fucking getting through my defense, offensive line like that.
Lugging the rock.
So fuck off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right?
They have 9 fucking yards. They have 53. Shut the fuck up.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A second down throw for Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. A first down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Room to run inside the 40. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out.
He's trying to slide.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
I'm done. I'm not playing.